Yeah, so what we'll do is I'll break down the rule sets for each fight, the time differences, etc. as we go along, keep you informed. But we've got a night of K1, MMA, boxing, so lots to go through. The guys at home watching this will know for sure, obviously. But first and foremost, mate, we have a junior K1 bout, which is really cool. This is the first junior K1 bout I've seen on Brotherhood, on Island Fight League. And we've got a Brotherhood, combatant making his way into the cage now. I'm really looking forward to this. I love commentating on the junior stuff, mate.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see these juniors come through the ranks and start getting experience in such a good show, friendly show at the same time. It's awesome. Excited to see these two.
Yeah, so this is, we have George Phillipson, who's just entered into the cage, and Albie Humby the other side. So two fighters, obviously George Phillipson being the local guy, and Albie is out of Supreme Fitness. Mate, imagine being 9 years old and opening a fight show as big as this.
I literally was thinking the same thing. I was thinking back to when I was 9 years old, and just the fun for these boys to get out here and have a good spar.
Yeah, great fun. And both have competed before, so this should be really interesting. Lovely little exchange in the beginning here. So this is set like 3 minute or minute and a half rounds, but no headshots. Wow, what a really furious exchange from Albie.
It's great to see them, that they're both striking, they're both keeping their defense, movement.
Really nice exchange, centre of the cage. Both young men really throwing. Albie, you'd have to say, is the more aggressive at the beginning.
Yeah, definitely more aggressive. Likes that right hook.
Nice straight right as well. So at the moment, George has gone into his shell slightly. I think if he can let his hands go a little bit, he'll come into his own.
I think a little bit of overwhelm of the speed of the punches. They're coming in thick and fast.
Oh, lovely left to the body and then countered with the teep. Nice left to the body again.
He's just waiting for his opening. He's still in there. He's not backing away too much. He's holding his ground.
Yeah, a really good, interesting clash of styles. We can see Albie's really aggressive, as where George is definitely a counter fighter, right?
Yeah, from the get-go here, I don't know if it's just the first round or the nerves, the jitters, but definitely Albie's coming out a bit more aggressive.
Really nice left kick. Lovely first round, mate. Two aggressive young men came here to throw down, open the show, and set the standard for the guys coming in behind them.
Yeah, for two 9-year-olds, both very game, both came to the centre of the octagon and started. Yes, there was more pressure from Albie and definitely pushed George back, but he didn't shy away.
No, he certainly didn't. And I mean, look, he's a counter fighter. So when you fight someone who's really aggressive, whether you're a junior or a pro or amateur, when you fight someone who's really aggressive, if you're the counter fighter, you have to wait for your opportunity to present itself. And that can, one or two things can happen. You can start to get overwhelmed a bit because the other person's really aggressive, just like Albie was then. Or you start to time your shots and you start to pick the guy apart, which means he doesn't engage with you as much. There we saw the fact that Albie was coming and throwing lots, so George had to really think about, how do I get these shots in? And it didn't quite click in time for him. Some good exchanges, but hopefully now go back to the corner. He's got lots of experience in his corner. Will there, and Connor will have a word with him, and he can come back out and he can really start to counter fight.
Let's see if he can counter off some of them strikes. Then I can hear Connor talking in the background, talking about countering. Let's see if he can put that plan into action.
Yeah, he needs to leg kick, right? If you're getting hit to the body, you need to leg kick. Nice, he's throwing back now. That's really nice.
Yeah,
they're exchanging kicks now.
Albie's definitely an aggressor, isn't he? You can see he just comes forward constantly.
Yeah, George really biting down on that gumshoe now and going at it. He's now decided, right, let's fight. The counter fighting's out the window. Let's just fight.
He's definitely throwing that left hook every time the kick comes up. He's really looking for that punch.
Yeah, you have to say, Albie's got a lot more versatility in his strikes. He's teeping a lot. He's throwing some knees. George has now hit the button. He said, "Let's go," though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's stepping in. That left straight to the body every single time that left kick comes in. He's trying to counter it.
Yeah, I mean, if you notice here, Albie stopped throwing as many punches. Because George is now exchanging with the punches, he's actually slowed down in trying to fight this fight with kicks.
No, definitely, it has slowed the pace down, but he's still the aggressor. You can see he's still coming forward. George is looking for that straight to the body every single time. Let's see if he can counter that.
You have to say, George has definitely been the aggressor this round.
That straight left.
Nice round. This is a great fight. So yeah, that's round 2 of 3. Really nice fight. This is two young men who now we've got to the point where George has said, let's throw. Let's just go out there and let's just throw.
The question is that 1-1?
For me, it's 1-1. But what I've learned, mate, is the more I predict fights, the more I get it wrong. Which is why I'm sat on the microphone, right, not on the judging table. But for me, that's 1 apiece. But, I mean, if we have another round like we just did then, I don't need a winner. They're both winners, right?
I think you hit the nail on the head. I know we sometimes say, it's not about just taking part, but it really is. These boys have come in, put a great show on, great experience for both of them. Let's see what happens in this final round. Nice deep breath from both the boys.
Yeah, both look calm and composed, don't they? I'm excited to see what happens here. Who's coming out with what? Oh, really aggressive from Albie. Good exchange from George.
Wow, there's that kick.
Yeah, really nice. And then Albie going back. Hey, Superman punch. Oh! So, if you're watching at home, we have no face shots, okay? These kids can't hit each other in the head. That wasn't intentional. That's just things getting the better. One for a Superman punch, the other one for, I'm going to get you with a Superman punch back, and it landed on the head. Albie wore it like a champion. Didn't bother him at all. But, great refereeing, stops the fight immediately. Are you okay? Are we going to go back in? So he's just going to have a quick word with him now and say, look, you know what you did wrong.
Yeah, I think we can all tell that was unintentional. It was just bit of an excitement, but again, those are the things that we need to make sure these young stages that they're not getting too excited. That was an illegal shot.
Yeah, it's good. Some people say, why does the referee even bother with this sort of stuff? Look, you've got to learn the rules early on. We fight to rule sets. You can't hit the head. That's it. You've got to be pulled to one side and say, listen, I understand it was unintentional. I can't let you keep getting away with that. Let's watch our shots. Now, this affects Albie's game because Albie's got to be thinking now, right, I need to be careful what I'm throwing.
He's come straight back out, though. He's been really dominant with that left kick. Let's see if George can start to think that left hand again. There we go.
Nice exchange.
There we go. He's backing up a little bit now, see if he can style.
Yeah, really good. George really standing his ground a lot more this round. Nice exchange, lovely. That left hand's finding a home every time now for George. He's actually now got Albie on the back foot, mate.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I think it was another face shot. I think there might be a point being taken away or something. Yeah, took a point away.
This is exactly what you were saying, Wes, about the rules. It's devastating to see a young boy be upset by that, and I don't think it was intentional, but we do have rules.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, that's it. And what he's done is he's learning something. I need to fight a bit more composed. I need to calm it down. When the pressure's on me, I can't just throw wild. And that's all going to benefit him. It seems harsh now, but we fight to parameters that you have to follow.
He's come straight back out, though. You can see he's angry about himself.
Yeah, he's really angry. And he's really loading up with these shots. Albie's going to be someone to watch in the future for sure.
100%.
I like how George has just started to really come into his own as the fight's gone on. He knows that left straight's working for him, and he's looking for it all the time now.
Yeah, he's comfortable standing his ground. He backed off there, but he's definitely finding a home with that straight left.
Here
10
we go.
seconds,
Nice
let's finish strong.
exchange again. Lovely kick at the middle.
Ooh.
Nice teep, great teep from Albie. Lovely again, mate. I think, for me, that point deduction brings it to a draw in my eyes.
I agree with you, Wes. I think Albie was definitely demonstrating more techniques. You could argue a slightly higher level of skill. I think that point did affect him.
Yeah, I mean, I think what the important thing here is George. This style from Albie does not suit George, right? That's all it is. So George struggled to get into his game of counter-fighting, throwing clean strikes, because Albie was intent on making it a brawl. Very technical brawl.
Very technical. There wasn't a space. He was if he wasn't moving forward, he was throwing.
Yeah, exactly.
There was not a backstep. There wasn't time for him to get for George to actually get many counters. He kind of stood his ground and was throwing that left to the body every single time, but that's all he could do at that time without running away. Oh, well done. He actually said sorry there as well, I think.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hardcore rounds of action, we go to our judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges see it the same way, declaring this contest a draw. Let's do it for both fighters. Come on.
Yeah, brilliant decision. I think I'm really happy now that the point deduction happened and they got a draw, because they deserve a draw. I mean, why give any of these two the win? I mean, yes, Albie was probably more aggressive. He probably showed more versatility in his striking. However, what's the benefit of him getting a win over George in this situation? Where is it going to lead to?
And also, I agree with you. And many of those shots also were hitting George's elbows. They were coming in thick and fast. They weren't all landing though.
Exactly.
They weren't all point scoring.
Yeah, I mean, I think the real winners here are us lot. What a way to open the
2 9-year-olds.
The fight. Yeah,
2 9-year-olds.
2 9-year-olds with an exciting fight like that. What a way to open our card.